This one's out to deep left field, and that is long gone. Big fly for Albert Pujols. Career RBI number 2000. What a moment for Albert Pujols. 639th home run results in RBI number 2000.
Way to go, Pujols. Way to go, man. One of the greatest hitters of all time got his 2000th RBI on a home run. You could not write it up better than that. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. We are back in business today. I spent all day yesterday at the Apple Store because my iMac kind of crashed, my laptop crashed, then my phone wasn't working, but we're back in business. I got everything erased, fully updated. We're ready to start talking about baseball. Before we do that, I do have to say that this video is sponsored by Seatgeek, so thank you to everyone who has ever used my code. If you have not heard about it, if you use code Fuzzy on the app Seatgeek, whether it's a concert or a sporting event, you get $20 off your purchase. So you save a lot of money, you can go have some fun with some friends. It's a win-win. So thank you guys, and thank you Seatgeek. There are so many stories that we have to talk about today. We have potentially a brand new candidate for the catch of the year. We have George Springer going off, who is, I didn't know George Springer was having such an insane 2019. Anthony Rizzo and Chris Bryant, they're back. Brizzo is back. There's just so many stories, so make sure you guys watch all the way until the end because the Yankees game, it was pretty fun as well, but we'll save that at the end of the video. So like I was saying, George Springer is going off this year. He hit yet another home run, but that was not the most exciting clip from yesterday. So what we're going to do is we're not even going to hint at it. We have George Springer's home run, and then we have Josh Reddick doing something insane.
George Springer hits one deep to left field and gone. Two-run home run earlier tonight. He drives one to right field, sending Reddick back. He's at the wall. He jumps. He makes a tremendous catch. He robs a three-run home run. Drew scurries back to third. Reddick on game.
The closer for the Houston Astros, Roberto Osuna, he owes Josh Reddick steak for the next entire season. I don't care what he says, his ERA would have ballooned if that ball actually got out because Hunter Pence, he has been on a tear. That would have been his second home run of the day. I think 10 RBIs in his last 3 games. He's on fire. So Josh Reddick with potentially the catch of the year. I don't know if it was better than this catch right here.
High fly, left center deep. Jackie Bradley racing back all the way to the wall, leaping up, and Jackie Bradley, he made the play. He caught it.
So guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think was the better catch? Because they happened on back-to-back days, so it's fresh in our memory. So comment down below, Jackie or Reddick? Let me know, I'm actually curious. Yes, this is so exciting. Chris Bryant is finally playing like Chris Bryant of old. We all know that he has won an MVP. I think he was the 2016 or 2017 MVP. One of those years. It could have been 2000. No, it wasn't 2018 because he wasn't good last year. I forgot. But either way, he's playing really good baseball right now. And Anthony Rizzo, he's a left-handed batter. He said, "Duh." And he hit a home run from his knee. He's pretty much known for this at this point. So he mashes baseballs 450 feet. He can do it with one hand off one knee. The Cubs, with Javier Baez, Chris Bryant, and Anthony Rizzo, they are so much fun to watch. Roll it.
Crushed by Bryant, it'll go. And a drive out in the center field. It's deep, and it is gone. He figured him out. It's 4-1.
So the Giants versus the Rockies game was one of the most insane games that I've ever seen. There's a couple different reasons why. The Rockies scored a ton of runs. They were up 7-0 at one point. Then it started snowing. Then the Giants made a comeback courtesy of Tyler Austin. So we're going to just shut our mouth. We're going to roll the entire game. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted. What I might do is I might show the Rockies home runs and then I might go ahead and talk about it. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. So Rockies, take it away, guys.
2-2. Oh, this ball's clubbed left center field and deep, way back, and he has done it again. Right away. Had that sound. This has that sound also off the bat of Reynolds. Back-to-back jacks. Dead central for Mark Reynolds.
Did you guys actually see that? Nolan Arenado and Mark Reynolds went back-to-back in a full blizzard. And I'm not talking Dairy Queen blizzard. I'm talking you're outside, it's 32 degrees, and it is snowing. I'll tell you one thing, guys. The coldest game I've ever played in was about 29 degrees. I thought I was going to pass out in center field and just be there forever. I thought I was going to be frozen in place. I am not good with cold weather, but I was born in Las Vegas, so I shouldn't be. But man, how do you play baseball and do so well in that condition? But either way, Tyler Austin also had a good game. Unfortunately, it was in vain as the Giants did end up losing. It was a score of 12-1, so it was just an insane game. A lot of offense, even though it was super cold.
High drive to left. Tapia back. Out of here. Wow, that was deep. And this game is tied.
Tanner Roark had a really solid performance yesterday. He went 6 innings, did not allow any runs. He only had the 3 strikeouts, but he's never really been a big strikeout guy, but that doesn't really matter because the Reds offense, they're going to put up a ton of runs this year. They have Derek Dietrich going off, as well as Eugenio Suarez going off, but he can also play some defense as well. So we're going to go ahead and roll the Dietrich home run, followed by Eugenio's play, who he also hit a home run. So this dude, definitely top 5 third baseman in all of baseball and one of the most underrated players in baseball. Take it away.
From an area with not many in it. Dietrich, fly ball, deep right field, and let it fly. As this one is grounded, Suarez jumping. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, what a play.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and shift to this. The St. Louis Cardinals scored 17 runs yesterday and did not hit a single home run. So it was led by Yadier Molina, Marcell Ozuna, Paul Goldschmidt even got in on the action. But, I mean, one of the biggest stories is the fact that Yadier Molina is having a he's having an insane year. He's leading the entire league, at least in terms of catchers and hits, doubles, RBIs. I mean, Yadi's back. He's found the fountain of youth.
Yadi with a fly ball into right center, at the wall, and it's off the wall. Ozuna shoots it in the gap in right center. One hops off the wall. At least 2 will score. Here comes a third.
Finally, I have some good news to report of. A Cleveland Indians outfielder is starting to rate because Leonis Martin, I think he's batting under 200. Same with Jake Bauers, he's all right. But Jordan LaPlow, the right fielder for the Cleveland Indians, hit 2 home runs yesterday. Yes, an outfielder for the Indians went off, and that was also at the same time where Carlos Carrasco was dealing. This game was shortened, so I'm not sure what could have happened because we saw the Giants come back from a 7-0 deficit. Who knows what could have happened in the Indians game? All I know is that the game was ended after like 5 or 6 innings due to rain, but we'll take it.
There's a smash to center field, deep. Garcia back, looking up. It is gone. Jordan Luplow had swung on and missed, and a good breaking ball to get him.
Yes, it was.
6 Ks for Carrasco, 2 down.
Oh, that a boy.
Big chopper to Jason Kipnis.
So we talked about the Albert Pujols home run, the very first clip of this video, but that doesn't mean that we can't still talk about the Angels versus the Tigers game because just a few days ago, the Tigers slacked the Angels, and they got their payback because the Angels slacked the Tigers yesterday. So we have a couple home runs from who? I'm brain farting. We have home runs from Cole Calhoun and Tommy La Stella. I always thought Tommy La Stella was kind of a below average player, but I think he's almost up to 10 home runs already, which is a career high, so go off, man.
And La Stella hits one out to deep right field. This one is gone. A big fly for Tommy La Stella. He's done it again, his 8th of the season. It's 5-0 Angels. Welcome back, Tommy boy.
Cole shoots from the other way. Nico Goodrum's got to go back on it near the wall. That is gone.
The Atlanta Braves are a really good baseball team, but there's one part of their squad which is not very good, and that is their bullpen. I think they blew their 6th save yesterday as the Diamondbacks stormed all the way back to beat them. I think they're in the bottom 5 for bullpen ERA as well, so they really need to get that figured out. They just got Jerry Blevins in a trade from the Oakland A's, so he's going to help out a little bit, but man, the Braves, I'm going to tell you one thing. Craig Kimbrell, he's still out there. Go sign that man.
Peralta! Say goodbye!
Shallow right. Can they get there? It drops in, Diamondbacks.
So before I kind of mentioned that Yadier Molina is having a resurgent 2019, he is putting up video game numbers right now at the catching position. Another guy that is having a really good 2019, even though he's a little bit older, is Howie Kendrick. I just picked him up on my fantasy team, and he is raking right now. He put the team on his back yesterday as the Nationals defeated the Dodgers. And I don't know how long Howie Kendrick's going to be in the lineup because they signed Brian Dozier, they have Wilmer Defoe, a couple other guys. But Howie Kendrick, he needs to be playing every single day.
That ball is hammered to left. See you later. 2-run homer Monday night in Milwaukee first inning. 3-run homer tonight, LA first inning.
Alright guys, so last but not least, we're going to go ahead and roll the clips from the Yankees versus the Mariners game because I'm going to be honest, it was a good game, but it wasn't the most exciting. Giovanni Urshela put the team out in front, and he's been really good this year. Maybe not all-star, but he has definitely been a serviceable replacement for Troy Tulowitzki, Didi Gregorius. Clint Frazier's back to the lineup, but he was really good when Clint was out. So the Yankees, they just have pieces left and right. They call up someone, they hit a bunch of home runs, they send them back down when the team gets healthy. I like the Yankees. I think they're just a different squad. They're a more likable squad in 2019, but maybe that's just me. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'm glad that this was a normal MLB recap going out at the normal time. Make sure that you guys use code Fuzzy on Seatgeek to save $20 off, and I will catch you guys in the next one. TGI Friday, bro. Let's go play some video games and eat barbecue. Yeah. Also, enjoy the highlights. Thanks, guys.
1-2. Base hit. Past first. Down the right field line. 2-run score. It's a 2-run single for Urshela. His magic continues. It's 3-0 Yanks.